from these two. So now on to the final couple in this pair short program. Representing the Ukraine, this is Elena Belousovskaya and Sergei Potalov. And an unenviable task following the performance of Belousovskaya.
Good speed and no catching of the toes from Sergei on the overhead. Yeah, side by side, triple toe loops. Just losing the alignment within the spin, but keeping up the momentum and pushing to get that speed. Back inside Death Spiral to finish, and driving music provided by Rimsky-Korsakov, and they lived up to it, pushing right the way through, and there was really no let-up in that routine. Some good elements. One of the things about having music of that pace is that you can start after about a minute and a half to just feel it should be going somewhere, and you know, there's not the light and shade in it, but I thought they maintained the power and the feel of movement in the choreography well. Yeah, lots of energy, you know. I think you can get away with it in a short program. You wouldn't be able to in a long program. You'd have to be carried off in a stretcher at the end of a long program, wouldn't you? Very difficult entry into the triple toes there. Continuous mohawk turns on the way in, and it's dangerous, to be honest, because it can give you a little bit of swing on the final turn and make the jump hard to stop the rotation at the end. But no problems for these two tonight. And there was no doubts about it either. It was just, it wasn't even a big thing. The side-by-side spins, they were okay for a while, possibly just a little bit too far apart, and then lost it towards the end. Yeah, that camera shot's very cruel, isn't it? It really does you out. Yeah, it certainly does. Thank goodness the judges haven't got the advantage of looking at that shot. There's the split double twist. You can see not very much elevation on that. A good bouncy program. Speed across the ice was good. Well, it's been quite an evening, and I think the panel of judges will have a few questions to answer at the end of the evening. I think there's been some discrepancies. 1.3 was going on at 1 point difference between the lowest and the highest judge. Goodness me.
I have to say in their defence, I wouldn't like to be sat in their seat doing their job. It's not easy.
And I think what happened tonight was that some of the judges, they were marking in a relative positions, so that did, you know, exacerbate the look of the marks being out.
This is important. I know we keep trying to stress it. It's not necessarily the mark that's important, is it? It's the placing of the skater. But, the judges taking their time now, and who can blame them? There's been 17 couples in this competition, and we're at the end of the event now. Remember the free skating coming up tomorrow, and that really will decide the competition overall. So now to the marks for the required elements for Belousovskaya and Potalov. And there they are, 4.4 through to 5.3. So again, quite a big discrepancy in the marks for presentation. Those marks put them into 7th place.
4.9, 5.5, 5.2, 5.0.
Finished in 8th last year, so looking to finish a place higher in 96. So it's been quite a night, and we wait now for confirmation of the final standings, and there they are, Bertrand Stoya, the reigning champions, in the lead after the short program. Kazakova and Dmitriev with an outstanding performance in 2nd place, and Eltsova and Bushkov, who led for a while, now down into 3rd, with the Russian number 3s, in fact Russian number 4s, but taking the 3rd spot here, Petrova and Shikaroliditsu. And there the rankings a little bit further down, and Great Britain in 11th place with Rogers and Aldridge, and that incidentally the same place as our ice dancers, Filipascu and Marikamp.
It would be so great if they could just get into 10th place, then we can get 2 skaters to go next year, 2 couples.
Absolutely right. Let's hope the dancers and the pair skaters can get into the top 10.